Hello, this is Rick Powers coming to you from my home office for Western Technical College. Introductory Statistics, Introduction to week number 8. For this week, we will be using an extension of the previous lesson in which we will be using technology in order to find area given probability. Whereas last time, we'll be finding z-scores and data values given probabilities. That's better. Since last time you were given a z-score, you find the probability, or you're given a data value and you find the probability. Now it's the other way around. You have a probability, you find the z-score, or you have a probability, you find the data value. And I'm going to make a video for you so that you know how to do that using SALT, our latest in technology, which is only a couple of months old. And certainly it works very well once you understand how to work it, right? Just like most things. Just looking at it the first time, it's like, what happens? How do I work this? But once you get familiar with it, then it's not very hard. So then the other thing that happens is something called the sampling distribution. This is one of the most, shall we say, stretching exercises that you might have, is to understand the sampling distribution. So I made a video for this, and then I have another video made by another instructor that explain the sampling distribution. And it's going to be then the key to understanding the next things and the rest of the course, because what we're working on here is we want to know what to expect, but we don't generally have all the numbers. We don't have the entire population of numbers. So we're taking a sample, and from the sample, we're trying to come up with the characteristics of the population. We want to know what to expect from that. Well, that means that we're going to have to use some kind of a mathematical process to do that. And the sampling distribution is basically, what do I expect my sample to tell me? And so then that's the key to everything else. And as it turns out, under some conditions, we find that this is giving us a bell-shaped distribution so that we can use everything about the normal curve and the empirical rule. Those will help us to understand basically everything. Now, it doesn't always work, all right, but it works enough so that people use statistics this way a lot. And especially if we have a relatively large sample, then something more than 30 if we're talking about measurements, or like 400 if we're talking about doing a survey, then we have bell-shaped information and we can work with it. So this is a big deal to get us into the next set of things. Certainly, if you have any question, feel free to ask me, and connect with Julia in the Online Math Center. And hopefully, I expect that you will do your best. And if you get stuck, please ask a question. All right. Best wishes for this term, or for this week, as well as this term.